Okay, Eben, we're up to 26 people. Thanks, guys. I'm sorry about that little technical hitch, but Eben is ready to rock and roll. Thank you, Eben.
Thank you, Angela. Hi, everybody. My name is Eben, and I'm from the Fine Collection. Welcome to today's training. We're going to be focusing on two of our member hotels. We've got hotels throughout Southern Africa, and today we're going to focus on Krystal Beach, which is in Gordons Bay, and on Nutgrove Manor, which is in White River. All right, so we'll start. We've got a presentation. There we go. Right, so starting off in Gordons Bay, Krystal Beach. Gordons Bay is situated about 30 minutes from the airport. And what I like about Gordons Bay, and I think especially now in post-COVID travel, is the fact that Gordons Bay is almost at the center of the peninsula. So from Gordons Bay, there is a lot that you can do where you don't have to move around to various hotels. If you stay at Gordons Bay, from there, I'll do a whole for a selection that I will show you of everything that you can do from there. But basically, you can do everything that can be done in Cape Town: your wine routes, your art routes, your restaurants, your highlights and attractions. But let me first tell you more about the hotel. So that's an aerial view of Krystal Beach. 112 rooms and suites situated on the yacht marina and on the beach in Gordons Bay. In the background there, you have got the village of Gordons Bay with the beach, and right in front of you, you have the hotel and the marina. So there's a big boardwalk that runs along the front of the hotel. And there's like a mariner's wharf with lots of little pubs and restaurants and just great views and great sunsets. Right, so that is a view. The hotel is on the left-hand side, and you can see the boardwalk in front of it. And on the first floor is the pool area. Now, I think the nice thing about Gordons Bay is the fact that, you know, it's always beautiful. You always have the most amazing sunsets. The hotel is extremely spacious, you know, so you never feel crowded, and people can obviously sit and maintain the social distance and, you know, be with their own little party. That is Ooh La La Bar, cocktail lounge, which is situated right at the end of the hotel. And we also have Krystal Restaurant and Captain's Stable. So there in the background, you can see False Bay, which is the sea that we are situated on. And yeah, so great after a day of touring and seeing all the sights and wine tasting to come back and have a cocktail while watching the sunset. Right, so Krystal Comfort Spa is on the pool deck area, which is on the first floor. So you can see a very nice big pool with the spa in the background. We've got 3 treatment rooms. Then we've got a manicure and a pedicure station, which is on the right of the photo. And yeah, just wonderful. We also have a hair salon, and obviously very popular, and also with great views. You know, the pool deck is nice and protected from the wind that can blow in Cape Town from time to time. So it's a great location. Now, of our rooms, I think the most important thing of the rooms is the fact that all rooms have got a view, and all rooms have got a terrace. So standard rooms, you've got 61 rooms. The room pictured here is a standard room. You can see it's very spacious. You've got a little lounge area in the background there, leading out onto a balcony. So half of the rooms actually look over the mountain at the back and the sea, and the other half looks towards the yacht marina. So nobody complains because everybody's got a great view. And you can see that the breakdown, we are obviously child and family friendly. Kids 2 to 12 years old are complimentary when sharing with 1 adult, and 13 plus adult rate. We have got family suites, family duplexes, which is very convenient, where you've got a full bedroom and bathroom upstairs and downstairs. We also have event and conference facilities. We're actually doing quite a few small weddings at the moment. Right, and then more about what can you do if if guests stay at Krystal Beach. Now, I don't know if you know where Elgin is. It's in the mountains. It's about half an hour from the hotel towards Hermanus. So you'd actually take the N2. And there are so many great things there apart from wine. We also have the Elgin Railway Market, which is pictured here. And it's a great thing. We've actually got the steam train comes in on weekends from Cape Town. So it's like quite an event, you know, at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock when the train comes in, where people at the railway market sit and they cheers it with champagne, and you know, it's like quite a big thing. But on the left-hand side, you can see it's basically almost like a street food type of market. So you've got lots of tiny little open restaurants. You know, they do a variety of foods, little shops and stalls. We can do beer tasting, wine tasting, and just all around good fun. It's magnificent structure, really, really beautifully done, and was very, very popular. Then staying in Elgin, we've got the Elgin wine route, which is, they call it the cool climate wines. A lot of beautiful little wine estates. We've got South Hill, for example, that's very famous for their wines. And you can do all the wine estates on one circular route. We call it the Appetizer Road. So very, very nice. It's younger wines, but it's become very popular, and because it's a bit more off the beaten track. And I think also post-COVID, people are looking for areas that is not necessarily got a lot of traffic or foot traffic. And that is definitely what Elgin offers. Other wine routes, of course, that you can do from Gordons Bay is you can do, you know, Vergelegen in Somerset West. You can do all the Stellenbosch wine estates, Paarl, Wellington, and Franschhoek. They're all so close to the hotel. Stellenbosch is only 20 minutes away from Krystal Beach. And of course, Hermanus, 50 minutes away from the hotel. You have to go and see the whales. Whale season is generally from about May month till September, October. And then, of course, you've got the Hemel and Arder wine valley, you know, which has got lots of finest wine estates like Sumerich, Bouchard, Finlayson, Hamilton Russell, and Creation Wines, which is also got a fabulous restaurant. Betty's Bay, not as well known as Hermanus, but the nice thing is that Betty's Bay has got a botanical gardens, Harold Porter Botanical Gardens, really, really beautiful with gorgeous walks and waterfalls. And then we also have a Stony Point Penguin Colony, which is the other colony that's on the mainland. You know, so you can actually view them right on the mainland. It's not only in Boulders and Simonstown where it can be done. And the penguin that we have is the African jackass penguin. And quite an interesting site. The colony just keeps on getting bigger and bigger, which we're all very excited about. On the little map, you will see Gordons Bay is just about in the center there. And then if you follow the black line, which is the N2, all right, you follow that towards Bot River, where you would turn off and you would do Hermanus. You would come back, you'd go through Kleinmont, which has got the cutest little fishing harbor with nice little restaurants as well. And then you come back and there's Betty's Bay, where you can do the botanical gardens, Pringle Bay, which has got a fabulous beach and royals, Kuchel Bay, which you can drive through. This is called Clarence Drive. It's one of the most scenic drives in the world, very popular with commercial shoots and things like that. And then it brings you back to Gordons Bay. So virtually in a day, you can do a lovely circular and very scenic road trip where you incorporate wines, whales, botanical gardens, penguins, and on your way back home. Taking it up to White River, we have got Nutgrove Manor. So Nutgrove Manor is a 5-star boutique hotel. We've got 10 suites, and the good news is currently we're in the process of adding 2 more suites. We're also enlarging the restaurant to accommodate the extra guests, and we're building a bigger and better pool and a whole little pool area. Child and family friendly, because you've got beautiful, huge gardens where kids can run around. Stunning trees. It was built in an old nut plantation. Minutes away from KMIA, and of course open for travel. Right, so from here there's so much that you can do, like the Panorama route, the Kruger route, or Kruger National Park. I'll show you some more information in a little while about attractions in the area and what one should do if you stay here. All of the suites have got their own private patios. What's great is that we've got more old-fashioned, classic suites, you know, it's more colonial style, which is in the old manor house. And then we've got newer suites that was added, you know, which has got a bit more of a modern, really 5-star touch. One of them is pictured here, so you can see all the rooms are suites. You know, you've got lounge areas in all the rooms, and we also have got 2 family suites. Right, this is called the Hazel Suite, which is also one of the newer ones that have been built. And this is Pistachio Suite, which is a classic 2-bedroom suite, for especially if you've got to have older children. The room on the right-hand side is, or the photo on the right-hand side is the second bedroom with 2 twin beds. Right, and of course, if you stay in White River, I don't know if any of you've been to White River. If you haven't been, you really have to put it on your bucket list. There's so much to do there. White River itself, we've got a second little mall complex now called White River Crossing, which has got great restaurants. There's a new restaurant called Ewan's Restaurant. There's a Mug and Bean, a Picasso's. And of course, you've got the Casterbridge Centre, where there's a new restaurant as well, apart from the very popular Magnolia. We've also got Kitchen & Co., which is owned by a Michelin chef. So that's always very exciting. Right, and of course, from here, you can do the panorama route. Really, really spectacular. I mean, I think that is some of the best scenery in the world. Of course, the Blador River Canyon, access, by the way, is 15 Rand per vehicle. And then you can also do the Blador River Canyon ferry, which I actually only found out recently is there. So that's really something to put on the bucket list. And of course, the spectacular views on God's windows. And interesting enough, the panorama route at its start is the highest tar road in South Africa, almost 2,150 meters elevation above sea level. And on the left-hand side, you can see there's lots of adventure activities that one can do for the outdoor enthusiasts, from paragliding to mountain biking routes, and you name it, you can do it. Borgsluk potholes, which is 1.5 hours from the hotel. Really spectacular scenery as well. I mean, if this is something that you have to see at least once. I've been there twice. And every time you see something new and something different, it's really, really beautiful. It's also close to Pelgrim's Rust, which is also that little attractive old miners' town. And then, of course, in Graskop, also we have got the Graskop Gorge lift, as you can see pictured on the left and on the right-hand side, which is a whole experience in itself. Tickets are 205 Rand for an adult for the lift experience, and 140 Rand for kids. 4 to 16 years, and 16 plus, of course, will be adult rate. There's an entrance fee of 30 Rand and 20 Rand for children. And you can also do zip lining there at 180 Rand per person. So really spectacular. It's something that you also have to do once. You can see in the immediate area, there's so much that one can actually do. And of course, Kruger National Park. The closest gate to the hotel is the Numbi Gate. That's 30 minutes away, and then there's also the Pabeni Gate, which is 45 minutes away. For us South Africans, we use the Numbi Gates because we're streetwise and we know where to go. Pabeni often will send foreigners to rather access through that gate. The gates, or National Park, is 110 Rand per person access fee. From the hotel, we actually do tours. We can arrange for a private tour to pick you up, which will be for 2 people, 3,600 Rand a day. If you actually, you can make your way to the gate and join a tour there for about 1,800 Rand a couple. So yes, lots to do, lots to see, and yeah, I hope that we will see you both. We've got great domestic specials, of course, at both of these properties. And of course, if you need to make your way up there, so you can come and stay and experience it, and also give us feedback. All right, and that is basically in a nutshell. You're welcome to email us if you have any questions, Brenda or myself. And we can also send you the fact sheets and more information if you would like. So I'm going to stop share now and hand back to you, Angela. Thank you.
Thanks, Evan. That was great. Lovely, lovely properties. Are they both? Sorry, my dog.
Don't worry.
I might have missed, but are both the properties open at the moment?
Yes, they're both open, operational, and doing well. Yes.
Okay, great. Does anybody have any questions? I just want to see if there were any. You can just send me your presentation later. But does anybody have any questions for Eben?
Hi, Eben. It's Rena from Thompson's. The Elgin Railway Market, is it open daily or only on the weekends?
On weekends at this stage, but in holiday season, they basically open daily. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Anybody got anything else for Eben? No. Looks like you answered all our questions. Thanks, Eben. That was excellent. Thank you very much.
Keep well.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Evan, are you still there?
Yes, do I hand back to you?
No. I just wanted to ask you a quick question. My name is Rina. I typed it in, but I wanted to know, you do accept day visitors, don't you?
Where?
At your
At the properties?
Yes, properties.
Yes.
Because my daughter stays in Hazyview. So I wanted to know if you accept day visitors. So if we go down, we can always go and visit.
Yes, absolutely. Our restaurant at the moment is closed because they're enlarging it. So when the restaurant's open, people are welcome. It's open for trade. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Take a look.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.